Alright, welcome back to Against the Storm. I'm going to be doing a bandit camp here. No trading. Coral Forest. In the Coral Forest, I would like to have lizards because you generally have a lot of meat available. But there are no lizards available here. The top caravan would have the best chance of getting me lizards, but it's a lousy caravan with only 6 people. So we will be taking this one, I think. Both 8 people, but I don't value pipes all that highly. I don't often really get going on blight. Every once in a while you have a really good blight cyst game, but not that often. So I think this is the better choice. Got a fair amount of food, although 28 of it is skewers, which I wonder if they have to modify that, because I don't think the harpies or the humans will eat skewers anymore. The harpies used to, but I think now it's just lizards and foxes. I wonder if that's a leftover, or if they just don't care what they send along. Actually, yeah. I mean, they have skewers with the humans, so yeah. Okay, they just don't care. It's just random, I guess. Alright, what are we taking with us? It's going to be no trade, so some amber might be nice for opening glades and re-rolling. The Coral Forest, I definitely want the Trapper, because it's usually got insects or meat. And that only leaves 2 points. I'm starting with a bit of clay. So I can either spend those 2 points on reeds, or, well, the 3... Alright, the 3 villagers are discounted, so I'll take a nice chunk of food and 3 villagers. Good enough, actually. The amber has less value because I can't trade. I'm not certain I want to take the amber. I can just decline the first cornerstone. That'll get me 10 amber. That's enough to open glades. Can those 3 points be better spent? Because that's only going to get me a reroll. That's all that's good for, is like 1 reroll. On average. And it would do the first 2 rerolls, but... I mean, technically, it means I don't have to turn down the first cornerstone. Maybe it offers me a cornerstone I want. What else can I get for those 3 points? $42 oil. If I get rid of this 42 food, then I've got 4 points, and I could grab the herb garden with the humans to point out a spot of fertile soil. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. Alright, enough thinking, let's go. Alright, what do we got? Oh, no, not meat specializations, just the same icon. Wow, +3 to meat during drizzle. I'm going to be getting a lot of meat from trees, which is going to make it harder to get lumber, so I need to find coal mines. Fortunately, they're usually not too hard to come by in the Coral Forest. Definitely shouldn't be having any food problems. Faint flame. Alright, sacrifices are worse. Try not to have villagers leave and die, and this doesn't matter. I should have plenty of food, so this probably won't hurt too much even if I hit it. And Eerie Song is a problem. highly unlikely to have services for everybody, so I need to stay below 5. Alright, what do we got here? A few veggies, a few reeds. Weaver versus kiln. This is actually a fairly tough decision to me. I don't feel like you have a lot of wood to turn into coal in the coral forest. I think you have to find a coal mine. You need the wood for the planks. You don't have a lot of wood to spare because of all the extra stuff on the trees. And it's going to be even more of a problem with that mating season buff. So I'm not going to have enough wood for the kiln. So taking the weaver. And this will have to be the brickyard. So I do not have a plank building, which is going to be even worse for my wood supply. Alright, standard 3 paths. We have enough workers for 3 woodcutters. Figure out where we're going first. Alright, fertile soil is here. I'm going to want to get into that pretty early, probably. So that'll probably be the first one I open. And then this is the closest dangerous glade, so that'll get opened. And this one's probably where I would be going for. Since you can set a hearth down in here, and set, well, this hearth is pretty close to that. But with these 2 small glades in the way, these small glades in the way going up to the left, it's hard to get to a dangerous without opening a bunch of small glades. So I'm going to assume I'm going to be going down left for my 3rd glade. I'll just set this over here. Probably might go down here eventually. Alright, shift click to set them all to priority at the same time. And we're off. Make sure a harpy is in the hearth. Well, exploration contract is actually pretty good this early in the game, but I need the amber to open glades. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I'd brought the amber with me now. Maybe I take exploration contract and just sacrifice 2 people. I think that's what I'm gonna do. A couple of people are gonna die just so that I can have some reeds and clay. Oh well. I mean, I suppose I can wait until a year or 2 and turn down the next cornerstone. Because I have harpies and humans, and they came with coats, because the harpies brought the coats, I do want to look at these orders right away, because there might be a timed order for resolve, which maybe I can take advantage of the coats and hit that timed order early. I think this will happen eventually, but the reward isn't that hot. Yeah, I like the parts. We'll take that one. Is this produce? It's just deliver. Obviously, I will have the fertile soil going. +1 roots. Yeah, I mean, this is... There's no copper available in Coral Forest, so this is a pretty lousy reward. Oof. Alright, can I do speedy real estate? Did not start with meat. I can get meat from the trees. I could eventually do this. Oh yeah, you can get lots of meat from the trees. So I can do this. And that'll get me 3 parts. And +1 meat. And a couple of people to replace the ones that I might sacrifice. Maybe I don't even want speedy real estate. 3 parts here, 6 tools. I mean, 6 tools aren't enough to do anything anyway. Yeah, I might just take hunters here. Turn off meat consumption. We'll need to find some meat trees. Oh yeah, we got some meat coming in right here. These were meat trees. Yeah, alright. Do that. First chunks of wood are in. You can get some shelters going. 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. I do not have enough room here to put a 2x3 building and a 2x2. One, two, 3. So because I have this 1 row of wasted area, I'm going to put in a bunch of 1x1 decorations instead of the usual park. Here I have a couple of benches, some water barrels, and that leaves me 2x3 spots for industry. builder going to finish this stuff up before the storm hits. We got our 30 meat. I want to get that turned in ASAP for the +1 meat. That's gonna put me over on people. I need another shelter. And we got a fox. And Coral Forest is pretty good for foxes. You can get dew out of the trees. So their houses are pretty easy to make. Indeed, we have dew already. He's going to use my planks. I'll also throw down a harpy house just to help with the resolve in the storm here. And what did we get? Supplier, thank you. That takes care of the plank problem. Alright, this game has started off pretty well, so bad things are going to happen probably. Move you out of the way here. Alright, we got 3 housing available for newcomers. Alright, what do we need for the supplier? 8 planks, 3 bricks, and then the other 2 are just planks, so we just need the supplier done first. And none of these have to be built here. 8 planks. Alright, hostility-wise, we have 22 to spare, which is 3 villagers. We are only getting 2, so we're fine. I think I prefer the food here. Clearance geyser here. probably the least useful geyser, although it is used in events more than the others. So. Alright. Do I want to sacrifice 2 people or sacrifice survivor bonding? I kind of think I'd rather sacrifice 2 people. I'm a fan of move speed, and little bits of resolve make a big difference. But it's not just 2 people. That's enough to open the, 2 small glades and a large. I think I have to decline it. I would like to take survivor bonding, but I need some amber here. No trade forces, tough decision, I guess. Alright, declined. And alright, yeah, we're up to these 2. I don't like to open these 2 until I open whatever glades I'm going to open in the second year. Which is going to be this glade and that glade. Get that supplier in place. Oh. Way to move your hand accidentally at the last second. There we go. Alright. Another patch of fertile soil. Maybe I don't need to open this one. And those are good for the large trapper, which we do have. That's why I bring the large trapper. You generally find large insects or meat. Got some coal. Large broccoli. Won't be able to do anything with that. Stamping mill is nice. That'll take care of flour for us. Alright, yeah, I don't believe I'm going to open this right now. Which means I'd better yank all those people, because sometimes they hold on to their orders. If they've started moving towards a tree, they might continue towards it, even if you tell them, even if you take it off the marked button. So. Alright, what are we going to have here? -8 resolve. Can't arrest him. We're going to have to do the -8 resolve side. Ouch. 5 extra newcomers. Jeez Louise, that's a lot of people to have. Gonna have some hostility issues. I'm not real impressed with the rest of the... I would definitely rather arrest them, but yeah, not an option here. I throw a couple foxes in there to speed things up. And when the harpies get down to 0, I'll favor them. Oh, wait, I can do it now. I was thinking I had it hovered and it showed me that the humans were going to be at 3, so I thought they were at 3 already. So yeah, just favor them now, no issues. We have 3 builders available. Get the farm going. Oops, I don't have enough planks. And for a second there, it looked like I was going to be able to get that herb going right away in year 2, but I don't think I'll get the planks delivered in time. Especially if you take a break, jerk. Alright, turn the planks off so that they deliver those 2 planks immediately. That'll get me to 3. And 12 planks for the 2 other industrial buildings. Feels weird not to be checking my trade routes every time I hear that season change sound. I managed to get a few herbs and roots. Turn consumption of those off until I can get those turned in. And I can look at these now. 55 stone. Cannot do. $12 jerky at the same time, or 50 overall. Unfortunately, the fox will not eat jerky, which means I would need to get to 12 harpies. I would prefer this side. I like the +2 jerky reward. +1 eggs probably won't help much, but I might not hit 12 harpies at all, and if I do, it won't be until very end of the game, so gonna have to take this side. Discover 3 dangerouses will more than likely happen. Harpies should get to 18 eventually. 8 aesthetics should happen. +2 bid. Okay, I like this. the 2 biscuits could be quite useful. With the herb garden, we'll probably be producing biscuits, so gonna take this side. Oh, and they don't have anything to do until storm. So they should be doing something else, like chopping. Oh, and I'm short housing. Doggone it. Don't have any planks for the fox houses or the humans. Don't have any fabric for the harpies. Just have to drop down a couple of temporary shelters, I guess. They don't need to be favored anymore. Got 12 planks. Let's get the weaver going first, because I might need some fabric for harpy houses. Probably this button is probably tempting, but I probably shouldn't use it so often. Those people just left the woodcutter and now they have to walk back. I don't know if they get back in immediately or not. It's probably better to manually remove things unless you know you want all the woodcutters removed. And I definitely did not want all the woodcutters removed. I knew that. Get a second person making planks. I'm gonna have newcomers. I have 16 hostility to spare. That's villagers are costing me 10 each. Why did I think it was? Oh, it is 6 each. Wow. Wow, doing very bad math there. Okay, 6 each. So I can take 2 newcomers. If I have 3, then I need to remove a woodcutter. Yeah, I'm gonna want this side because this will get me over 30 coal. If you run into burning events, they take 15 coals. So by being over 30 coal, I can do 2 burning events. Fabric-wise, I think I would rather use reeds. The primary benefit of reeds is being able to turn them into training gear. The primary benefit of plant fiber is being able to turn it into oil. And if I get an oil building, I'll probably take it, because fuel can be a problem here in the Coral Forest, especially when I'm not getting much wood because of all that extra meat. So I will favor reeds. I'll turn on plant fiber eventually if I have to. And we're in the storm, so I need the humans back in there. And we've got extra people, so trapper going. Alright, I've only got 4 amber left, so I can only open a small glade unless I can find another source of amber. I need to get tools. I really need a tool building to fuel my amber. I'm gonna have to turn down more cornerstones here. It's a question of, do I want to hold on to the clay in case I get pottery building? Or do I want to use the stone for better roads? It would be nice to have a stone road up to this farm to help them clear out a little faster. Yeah, I think I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stone roads. You will only use clay. Alright, well, I was planning on declining just about anything I got offered, and it offered me stuff that I'm not all that interested in anyway, so easy decline, 10 amber. That's enough amber to open 1 small and 2 larges. Yeah, I will hold off on picking any of that. See what pops up in here. Maybe I can find a storm geyser. Why do you have to be full? Swear this happens all the time in Coral Forest. Every time you want to bust in somewhere and you want the wood cutting done quick, the woodcutter is always full because of all those extra materials. Alright, we got more fertile soil, so definitely don't need to open this small anymore. A better coal mine. 2 more large trapper items, 2 more large broccolis. Distillery. Well, the 2-star porridge will be useful for the foxes and the humans. Oh yeah, I need to make sure I get enough roots from this. What have you planted so far? It looks like herbs. I need to make sure I get roots. Well, that's going to be a rebuild at some point. Now we need to deal with this. And I'm going to have to give up wildfire essence for it. Oh, but I will get 2 wildfire back. Thank you! Unfortunately, the 3 tablets are completely worthless with no ability to trade. I guess maybe I'll get an order for tablets, then I'll wish I had them. So. But definitely don't have the 15 materials or tools, so it's got to be this side. And I need a pair of foxes. Kind of weird to get back exactly what you put in, but in this case I'm very grateful for it because I need those wildfires. Make the stonecutter camp just so I can turn this in. Probably get immediately destroyed, and we have no other reeds, so that can be destroyed. Oh shoot, it couldn't be destroyed because I needed it for turning that thing in. Doggone it. Well, it's always fun to waste a little labor for no reason, right? Stonecutter I'll keep around for now, because might find some stone. Herbalist versus brick oven. Pies are good for 2 of our people. 2 of our races. And we have the herbs and roots to do it. And you can go back to planting some of each now. There's enough of each in there to get that garden life turned in. Oh, this can now be unlimited. forgot what I was thinking about. Oh, probably this. Herbalist camp, herbs, berries, mushrooms. I think you only get... Is it berries in here? It's just herbs in here, which I can already get from the garden. There's no berries, no mushrooms. Herbalist camp is incredibly low priority. So brick oven's a fairly easy pick. Possible that creating small amounts of coal or incense might prove useful as well. And I'm gonna need my blight post pretty quickly. And this is still in the way. 8 more charges. Oh, that's so inconvenient. I don't need the crude workstation unless I want to make pipes. Oops! That accidentally destroyed a road there. By clicking on the wrong buttons. All I wanted to do was make sure I returned that stuff. I think it would have returned automatically, but whatever. Now we need to fix up job there. Light post to there. Yeah, this is going to do a major number on my wood, so I'm going to have to stop making planks for now. Until you get your coal mines up, fuel can be a real problem in here. The coral forests. I need you. Delivery is in progress. I need you to specifically cut down that one tree so that I can put a mine there. Now, plan out our hearth down here. It's an inconvenient location squeezed in between the broccolis, but I could always just destroy a broccoli if I had to. But yeah, we can just put it here once the temple is gone. And it's gone. Alright, hearth there. 3 people either way. Don't think I really have a preference between these two, honestly. My coal mine is about to go up. 4 tools don't accomplish anything on their own. So I guess it should be the other side. If I had a tool building, I think I would take the tools. Don't have a tool building. That does not do tools. This does not do tools. Yeah. Go on that side. I think the distillery is facing this way, which is inconvenient. Alright. The hearth throws me off. I always think there's another spot there, so I have to put the path in so I can see where the heck I'm putting things. You don't need to be in there until storm. Yeah, it's too late. Oh, do I have anything that's going to punish me for not having my housing done? No. Alright. Planks for that or that. Alright. Uh-oh. Forgot to put the third person in here. I don't think it mattered, but that was a mistake I should try not to make. Alright. Only need one person making fuel. Actually, I'm just going to stop at 3. I don't want to use any more wood right now. Alright, gonna get 2 extra people. I have enough housing for that. And even though I'm not making planks, put that harpy in there just to get their resolve up because they like being in the supplier. And at this point I can probably turn the planks back on. I've got enough wood left. And the coal mine is about to go up, so I can start burning coal anyway. So many fabrics and bricks. Lovely how on a no trade map I'm absolutely drowning in resources I could trade. And I don't know of any way I can take advantage of them. Okay, where the heck am I going now? Is it down there? Oh, yes, I was waiting for this to see if I found a storm geyser. I did not. The odds of my getting a tavern and getting ale going are very poor. I think I've just got to go with this. I might have to do it via rain collectors, which will stink. 3 rebuilds and 15 planks in 17 minutes, getting me a building that I really need. Do I have 3 rebuilds? We have the distillery. We have the stamping mill. But I think that's it. None of the others have been rebuilt. Trapper's camp came with me. Yeah, the odds of my finding another rebuild are poor. And my odds of being offered the bathhouse are poor. Religion. And this is probably the best odds. All I need is any religion building. You can get incense off the trees, and I have an incense building. I will be able to do this eventually. But with only humans, fulfilling this 70 times is quite a lot. I would love to do Into the Ruins. I really would. 17 minutes to find another thing to rebuild. I shouldn't do that, but I think I'm going to. I'm not really ready to bust into any other glades, though, either. Probably gonna need to bust into 2. No, this one's a little closer, actually. Oh, I also don't have enough amber to bust into 2. That could be a problem. Well, I'll have to turn down another cornerstone, I guess. Since I haven't been able to get any tools up and running and there's no other source of amber. Well, you can always sacrifice people, I guess. Alright. Well, end of year 3 is probably a good time to take a break. We'll continue this in a little bit. Thanks for watching.